Hi everybody, it's Kim Carpenter. Thank you so much for stopping by my 10 books, 10 minutes party. So Usborne has about 1,500 books already in our catalog, and we just came out with 100 new ones. I wanted to just show you a few of my favorites. It was really hard to pick. So what I did was I just chose 10 that were kind of on different topics for different age levels. I love these 10, but they're by no means the 10 best. They're just my 10 picks in this moment. While you guys are watching this, I'm going to upload my honorable mentions because we definitely had some more that I really love that almost made the cut. All right, so let's get started. If you have an elementary school student, a middle school student, you've probably heard of Scratch. It's a computer coding language that was developed at MIT. It makes coding super simple for beginners. My son is 8. He is eating this book up. He was already familiar with Scratch, but since we got this book, he has been sitting down every day, actually reading through the instructions and making really cool things come to life on the computer. Most of the little lessons in here or little projects are 2 pages, and if you can just read and follow along, you can make something cool. You can make characters come to life. I predict this is going to be a huge bestseller for us because Scratch is so popular. So I say get your copy now. All right? I wouldn't be surprised if it goes out of stock. Just love it. Excellent resource for kids, like I said, in that elementary to middle school age. All right, Usborne is the leader in children's nonfiction because we just do it better than anybody else. I love this book that just came out for preschoolers, early toddlers, What Makes It Rain. All questions about the weather, super colorful, cute, fun illustrations. I don't know if you can see this on the video. Every page is covered with flaps. I would say each page has 3 to 6 flaps on it. What we found doing studies through Usborne is that children love flaps, not only because they're fun, but because they involve them in a kinesthetic way. So people who have different learning styles often will really respond to these flaps. It's fun and interesting for kids. They retain the information better and they're excited to do it. So it's a way for them to engage with their learning. Love this book. It's just really sweet. If you're in California like me, then you've got El Nino going on and it's the perfect way to answer some of those questions your kids might have. Okay, coloring. It's all the rage right now, right, moms? I don't know if you can see this mandalas book is very sparkly and beautiful on the front. We have 3 new coloring books out. Mandalas, India patterns to color, and art patterns to color. If you are a coloring fanatic, which I know some of you are, you will love this book. It has very thick, pretty pages and just amazing patterns to color. So get some of our coloring books, get a bottle of wine, get some colored pencils out, have a girls' night out with your mom friends, and just watch that stress melt away. I really think this is beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to color in it. I just wanted to show it to you before I did so. All right, this is so sweet. Usborne is a UK company, and this has been a very popular book in the UK, and we've now brought it here to America. 5-minute bedtime stories. First of all, it's this Usborne classic soft padded hardcover. My bookmark is stuck in there, but it has a pretty little satin ribbon bookmark. Sweet little short stories. Darling illustrations that all feature the same animals. Just adorable. Really cute little precious moral stories. What I like about it, you know, some days, some evenings are busy. You got 5 minutes. Maybe your kid wants one more story. Hey, it's 5 minutes, right? You can swing that. I really think that this is an heirloom quality book that will get passed on to your grandkids. It's very sweet. I mentioned you have an 8-year-old. And so if you have a 7, an 8, a 9-year-old, times tables are part of your life. Obviously, this can be one of the most boring parts of learning math facts, right? Times table, 1 times 1 is 1. This is going to liven it up for your kid. That's why I included it in here because it's something everybody has to learn. This is taking stickers, mazes, games, little quizzes, all kinds of fun stuff, and making it, again, for those kinesthetic learners, a little more interesting, engaging different senses for the child so that they can remember it better. Just really fun. Makes me want to go back and practice math. Again, I wanted to show this to you before my son dug into it, but he actually was flipping through it and said, I want to practice in my new book, which is huge for him. All right, so I highly recommend that one as well. Now, Usborne has a series called the Peek Inside series. They're nonfiction books for children, older toddlers and preschoolers. Beautiful, great size for kids to hold, really thick pages and thick covers. And they have all these amazing cutouts and flaps, really interesting and engaging for kids. One of my favorite series. Now this is Peek Inside the Fairy Tales. This is the first installment in a new Peek Inside series that we're going to have with fairy tales. There are flaps, there are cutouts. I just love the whimsical, darling illustrations. I think this is going to be an Usborne classic, and I think the series is going to be really popular. So you'll want to get them all, I'm sure. I love this book. Absolutely love this one. Be the change, make it happen. Big and small ways that kids can make a difference. This is basically a book of inspiration. What I love about it is the little projects, the service projects, art things to make and do, random acts of kindness, ways to help others are small and doable for kids. There's nothing in here, not much, that you're going to have to go and run to Michael's and spend $25 and take 3 hours to make a big project. Our family is going to work through these and do some of these as a way to kind of give back and practice gratitude and happiness. It would be awesome for a club at school. It would be great for a classroom. It's just really cute, fun illustrations. Again, my son was already sitting down flipping through this all on his own. He couldn't wait to try some of these things. So I highly recommend this to you. Excellent for Earth Day, maybe a gift for your child's class. Now, if you're familiar with Usborne, then you know about our Shine a Light series. It is our super popular #1 best-selling series. If you add in our 3 new ones, we have 9. So this is my personal favorite of the new ones, but we also have Space Station and Plane. Very popular choices, I'm sure they will be. I love this one because spring is coming up. Everybody's going to be planting gardens. So the way these work is impossible for me to show you while I am holding my phone. I'll post a short video later on showing you how these work. What we do is you would take a flashlight or your phone flashlight, you shine it on the back of this page, and then a secret picture will pop up. So if I look at the back of this page with my flashlight, shining through the page would be this image. So you read about it and you learn about something that's hidden. Very cool. If you take a Dollar Tree flashlight, maybe a little toy or a stuffed animal to go with this, one of these books, which are very reasonably priced, you've got yourself an instant birthday gift for every little kid that you know. So what's under here? Oh, a lettuce. You need to protect your lettuce. Just darling. Super popular Shine a Light series. All right, chapter books. We have a bunch of new ones. Mermaids, horses, Japanese mythical tales, and this one, the Impossible Quest series. Best-selling author. This is a best-selling series in the UK and in Australia where it's already been released. The age recommendation for this is 9 to 13. Of course, you know your kid best. I cannot wait to read this with my son. He's just starting to get into fantasy novels. The story is that these 4 kind of unlikely underdog heroes need to come together and escape from this castle where they're trapped mysteriously, and they need to find 4 mythical beasts. So you're talking dragons, unicorns, all kinds of stuff that kids love, and me. And they need to enlist the help of these mythical beasts to help them to save the world. It's going to be huge. I can't wait to read it with my kid. And now my #1 and 2 most favorite books that we have are I Want to Be an Astronaut, I Want to Be a Lion Tamer. They both feature this really cute boy and girl. Each one goes through, I would say Astronaut has what I would consider adventure careers, and Lion Tamer has what I would consider to be just a bunch of animal-related careers. Super cute. You're going to build your kids' vocabulary, introduce them to different ideas, and get their imagination flowing with things that they can be. I love the illustrations. They're kind of retro, vintage, whimsical, just adorable. I love that it features girls and boys both doing really interesting things. Nobody's being too gender stereotyped. And then at the end of the book, as you go through, just totally cute pictures. Look at that. I want to be a marine biologist. When you get to the end of the book, you'll see in both of them, it says, I can be any of these things when I grow up, but I don't need to decide just yet. I can just enjoy playing with my pet. I can just enjoy using my imagination. So they were using their imaginations all along, and it encourages them to do so. So these are actually my 2 favorites. I think they're going to be absolutely huge, and I hope that you enjoy them. All right, while you're watching this, I'm going to upload some of my honorable mentions. I hope you guys will check those out too. Enjoy!